Huh? Oh, let me see. Oh, man. Does it hurt? It looks like it hurts. It looks like it's dragging down.
Dragging down?
Like, on the hole? Is it dragging down on you? Like, I don't want it to stretch that hole.
No.
It does, it's not dragging down. Is it too tight? It's fine.
Fine.
You got sniffles, you think, from being outside last night?
No.
Cats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like messing with my nose. So.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
It does suck that it's gold and then your septum is silver,
Yeah.
but you could literally just tell people that you just got it. Hi guys, how are you doing? Did she give you one of the balls?
No, she gave me one of the gold, this.
Didn't she give my mom one too? Sorry, the kid's talking to me. We went and got our noses pierced on before Halloween? After Halloween. Are you sure? After?
Yeah, after.
You got a new kitten. Aw, you lucky ducky. I want a new fur baby. I'm jealous. I want a kitten too. Yeah, we went to go get our noses pierced after Halloween. My daughter and her best friend went first. And then me and my mom were like, we want one. So me and my mom went shortly after. And mine got taken out by a washcloth in the shower, and I couldn't figure out how to get the piercing back in. So mine unfortunately closed probably about a week ago. But about a week ago, my daughter and her best friend went to go get their septums pierced. And so I probably won't be doing that. Although it is super cute on her. It's probably not so attractive on a 40-year-old lady. Look beautiful. I love it. Now, you know what you need to do? Go in there and play with all your cool makeup. Open you a TikTok channel. Why?
No! I don't want to get bullied on TikTok.
Fuck the bullies.
What is that?
Is that the meat? Oh, pick it up.
What is it?
It's meat. Ozzy took it off the plate. Just put it in here. At least we found it. I thought he took it to go eat it. Anyway, she just got new jewelry for the first nose piercing, and she can't mess with the septum for 4 to 6 months, so it just sucks because the nose rings that they bought were gold and the septums are silver. So it looks a little weird when, you know, but fuck it, who cares, right? I'm probably just gonna work on some templates and just kind of listen to music. I don't have anything really super exciting going on. I was working on a neon sign. I don't know if that's annoying to watch. It's a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you can't even see the mesh part because my Maya is on my old computer, but I was working on this before I flipped it on. Bookie, if you get on here, I'm not finished. Like, I know Bookie's gonna come through. Somebody's gonna be like, she's got your sign on YouTube. You have to go look at it now. I want to try, I want to take the guns, the tattoo guns, make them their own face together. And possibly, I don't know, I haven't really decided. I thought about just taking the faces from the triangle. This music's too loud in my ear. 1 second. I want music, but I don't need it really that loud. Here, let's see if that'll work. I was thinking about taking the faces, cutting the faces for the triangle, the little side bits here, making that one face that would blink separately, taking the faces for the guns off, having them animate separately from the triangle, probably leave the 2 ink where it is. That's not bad. The addicted is perfect. I worked on that. Oh, these fucking signs are hard. This is not some, like, I have a feeling, well, I don't have a feeling, I fucking know that people think that you just grab their neon sign and we're popping a blink script in it and voila, it works. That's not what we're doing. This shit is time consuming, it's fucking hard, it's tedious, it's a lot of fucking uploads that you're just throwing away because it sucks, it's not right, I hate making these fucking signs, but I'm learning right now, and that's probably why I hate making them. So don't take that so to heart. Be like, oh, she hates making them, so I'm not going to order them. No, you can order them because it's actually 2 of us working on signs. So if something's too hard for me to do, which that's 95% of all the signs that we get is too hard for me, I let my little glow baby do it. 1 second, I need to take some Tylenol. Give me 2 seconds to swallow these. Okay, we'll start with 1 Tylenol and see if that helps put a dent in anything. Then if it doesn't, I'll just take the other one. I don't like taking pills, so they have to be taken, like, separately. I don't know why I'm breathing so hard either. I still have sniffles. I took a Sudafed earlier. I'm still coughing from time to time, and sometimes it is still a little bit hard to breathe. So if you feel like I'm breathing too hard, I'm sorry. COVID might still be wandering around in my system. I've got nails on my desk that I'm trying to move here so I can have some room. I also need to find, like, I went looking on Amazon this morning. I still need to find that switch thing to where I can use 1 keyboard and 1 mouse with 2 computers. I'm still using 2 keyboards, 2 mouses for 2 different computers. I was looking at it this morning, but it kind of looks like, and I'm not sure, like, if this is what I'm needing, but I have 2 monitors on 1 computer and 1 monitor on the other one. So I need something that'll allow me to work with 3 monitors, and they usually say you can use 1 mouse, 1 keyboard with 1 monitor. It's like I have 3 monitors. So I'm not sure, like, if any of you guys know anything about that, you can let me know in chat or holler at me somehow. Yeah, so I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do this here because it's just very time consuming, and I think it would be boring as piss to watch me do. So I have some, I'm just gonna save this real quick, so I just want to see. This sign is supposed to be black and white, so just by seeing the color animate on there kind of gives me an idea of what I'm gonna do next, but at least I got it to this standpoint, and I'm super proud because this shit is hard. So that looks good like that. I was gonna make some templates. I also have, well, I was thinking about this at lunch, to make themes for cell phones. I wouldn't be able to do animated themes at the moment, and that seems to be what's popular. West 7th, 1 second. Dang, a lot of people texted me. My phone must be on vibrate because I didn't hear none of that. Let's fix that. Yeah, making cell phone themes. I don't know how to do it, so, I mean, I just probably need, like, dimensions and shit like that. Let me go look at my list of shit I need to do. Let's check Marketplace and see how many, quantities are left of everything. Like, I check this stuff every day. I'm gonna go Merchant Home and then Manage Listings. Something sold out! Yay! The Geohead sold out. Fucking cool. Alright, so let's... Oh, I need to see if Miss Whimsy is online. She's not. Okay, so deal with that later. The Geo HUD kit sold out. So I'll just take you through my work day. Actually, somebody asked for that. Somebody IM'd me and was like, could you do a... It wouldn't be a tutorial. I don't know what they called it. Maybe they just said, can you go live and show us what you do all day? And I'm like, boy, that'd be really fucking boring. If I just left the camera on and you guys just watched everything, boring. Like, me answering IMs and stuff like that, that's what I do a lot. A large portion of the day is just answer IMs and try to take orders. This is the one that I ended up going with. So this HUD pack sold out. And I really didn't want the PSD file. So let me open this again. The JPEG would have been perfect. Okay. And I'm just looking for my sold out tag. I wouldn't be able to show the IMs. I'd have to work IMs on another computer because that's confidential. Sometimes people are on alts and they're starting new businesses and they don't want anybody else knowing, all that kind of stuff. I can't have IMs showed up on screen. So I feel like if I did that, like maybe I'd have to put like a be alright back thing or something, and but unfortunately, I'm in IM so much during the day that that's how the whole damn stream would be, is just blank screen because I'm on the other monitor in IMs, like trying to help people. It's like almost impossible for me to just straight up go live and just show people like the kind of stuff that I do every day. I think it might be interesting for a person that doesn't work in Second Life, and so they have no idea what goes into it. I could maybe pre-record something and then edit it and put it up, but you guys, look at my channel. I don't fucking pre-record anything anymore. I just flip the OBS on and go live. Like, I hate editing. So, that's probably very slim to happening. It's a good idea, though. I think from certain standpoints, it would be interesting to see what someone who purely works on Second Life goes through every day. And some days are good, and you'd be like, wow, that looks really easy. And then some days would be a nightmare, and you got, like, you know, I'm upset, customers upset, the world is falling apart. Like, yeah. If I can figure out how to do something, I might try. What am I looking at? This listing has sold out. Thank you. Okay, so my Facebook has been having a bunch of vaginas popped up on the screen, so let me just do this on a different screen. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat. He's crying. Let's see. Sold out. And I also can't see if you guys are talking to me, so just give me a second here. I just like to update everybody when stuff is sold out, because people start IMing me and asking how much they have to pay for the next copy, and I'm just like, well, you can't because it's sold out. I'll pay double if I can just have it. I won't tell anybody. I'll pay double. I don't do that. You will tell somebody, and then I'll be made to look like an asshole because I sold one extra copy from a limited edition fucking thing. So fuck you. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, this can get deleted. Let's go back over here in Marketplace. Party poster. Did I not put the party poster up? Blogger, sir. Oh shit, there's stuff in here that needs to be listed. But where is the... Now we can do this. Won't throw up an error. Okay, so there's 3 left of Sweet Tooth and 3 left of Moonchild. There's still 6 of the store packages. That's fine. That's good. I need to put these up. These need to be listed. I guess I got super stoned one night and forgot to list things. We can do that now. Great listing. Actually, no. Let's make a number... Why did you... Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Like, I name things weird, and it's like, why did I skip a number? Maybe I thought that I would quickly just make another blog poster, so I don't know why that was like that. We can create this listing together, though. These are all the things that I check off. And I actually do this all the time. I go back to another listing that's similar, and I just copy and paste what I've written. And I come back over here and I paste it. Make sure all that's correct, and it is. Okay, and then I go here to view page source and scroll down a little bit. Then I just copy my keywords and paste them here. So this is a blogger poster. Oh, gonna have to delete some shit here. I don't see, like, I do still see a lot of people that don't do this. You don't type in keywords. Don't know why. I guess you don't know how to use the internet properly. I don't know. Or you've never had a website and had to do this kind of stuff. Keywords are very important on your marketplace listings. It's the words that people are typing in to search the kind of content that you have. I have friends that have been in this game for like 14, 15 years, and they're not even putting keywords on their marketplace. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You have to put the keywords in your marketplace. It's how people find you. Especially if you're doing something weird like me, like graphic design on the marketplace. You have to put it in there because someone might search for that someday. This is, let's see, advertising is already on there. It's not a sale. It's not a party. It is a PSD. It is modifiable. It's a sign. Blah blah. Let's see. I mean, blogotext. It really has nothing to do with blogotext aside from my pull up if people are looking for blogger things to do. I'm just gonna type in blogger, social media, and that's good enough. And then I choose the category I want to put it in, and the price for these are posters are 500. The posters are 1,000. Posters are 500. Okay, so 500. That's a good question. I don't know if I ever made. So let's see if we can find these. Blogger search. See, I did it here. Oh no, I didn't. What's this? Oh, okay. Now I know what happened. I was working on number 8, but I got another idea, and that's not what I'm looking for. I need the vendor. Need the vendor for this, and the vendor for... What was the other? Oh, this one. So I have to take pictures of these with one of those screenshot programs because no matter what I do, I can't get it right for Marketplace anymore. I have to do this every single time. Even if I size it in Photoshop, even if I make it really low quality, even if it doesn't matter what I do, it still will not upload to the Marketplace. So I've just gotten to a habit to where I just screenshot a picture of the damn vendor and then that will load into Marketplace without a problem. It's really, really annoying no matter what I do. Even 72 dpi, well, I make it really fucking small. It doesn't matter. It just won't take it. And sometimes it won't take it this way either. If it doesn't take it this way, I have to make this smaller, and I have to keep going smaller and smaller and smaller, till finally it just takes it. It's such a fucking struggle. No mesh, and we'll just wait for that to go through, and then I just click update. So now it's there. Well, we can go ahead and do the party poster too. It's the same. And I don't know why this doesn't go bold anymore. Now you have to press actual list for it to go bold. I don't know. Marketplace, they're doing such weird things with it lately. I can't explain what the fuck is going on. Damn, where'd it go? Yeah, I could be making more party posters today. I can make more blogger posters today. I need to make like just random sale posters for stores. Oh, party's already here. Something's not spelled right there. Sure, that works. $500, then go back in here and find that. This right here. And then I'm adding that second file that just says there's no mesh. and then we can update. Cool. Perfect. Okay, got one to-do list thing out of the way. Yeah, I was thinking to make a couple more, maybe 2 more Valentine's Day themed things. I saw something, or I heard something cute last night, so I was like, I'm gonna make a flyer that says that. Like, my daughter's friend's sister is going to a Galentine's Day party instead of Valentine's Gal. You know, I thought that was so cute. She's like 16, so it is super cute. Let me post this. So I thought about looking at some Valentine's Day graphics, seeing what I can get my hands on, and making a Galentine's Day party poster. Someone might want it. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, yeah. 3 Valentine's related things on that I've made recently. So 5 sounds good to me. They're not big sellers. They're not. So there's really no reason to super waste a bunch of time on it. That's something that I always felt like, even in World 2, doing clothes for holidays, it's not really a big seller. The biggest seller is going to be like Christmas time, and it really depends at this point what the fuck you're making, because everything for like Christmas clothing has honestly been done. So that's what I always thought too, is people would ask for holiday themed, make me a sweater, we need, like, you know, whatever, and then you would make it and nobody would buy it. Holiday sales suck because people are spending their money in Second Life. They're spending their money for real life, you know, so funds are thin during the holidays for most people. For SL, I always found that making stuff like holiday related just fucking bombed sale wise, so it was a waste of time to even make it. You could really probably make more if you didn't make it exactly like the Halloween, the holiday. If you did the colors from the holiday, you can totally get away and sell that shit later, you know, and make it like for anything. It could be mixed up. So then I kind of started just doing that, which could totally even be the same thing here. Just use like Valentine's colors, but not so much like hearts and shit like that. And it'd probably sell a little bit better than the ones that are directly themed for Valentine's Day. Just my opinion. Just my experience doing all this stuff. I know you would naturally think, oh, there's a holiday, that's easy stuff to make. You know, go ahead and just get those easy sales. They're not easy sales. They're few and far between sales. Because you're also competing with everybody else that thinks that sales during the holiday is going to be high. They're just not. I keep coming back to this this piece right here. I want to use it, but it's like I like it, but I hate it at the same time. Like it kind of just looks weird. I might just can it all together. It almost gives like that tarot card vibe. I was gonna maybe toss some moons or something in it and try to make it a little bit cuter, and do like a dark store blogger, like dark store, like as in like black magic dark. I don't like looking at my stuff here. I like going to, sorry if there's boobs, sorry if there's boobs, sorry if there's boobs, there's no boobs. I like looking at it this way. Bigger pictures like this. This would obviously be for like a guy's store, like horror macabre store or something like that. And I don't know if I said that right. Macabre. I don't know. I get that word confused a lot, and I can't even spell it. So you know what I'm saying? Like a dark, spooky type store would probably purchase that. That could be like for a guy's store. I could see maybe a girl's store using it, but it's more like masculine to me. So I'm trying to like work in more masculine type things because I see that I kind of design for girls too much. So I'm trying to like show some guy store love too. But I mean, this one in particular, I think would be like a little witchy girl store, something like that. So that's what I've been trying to work on with this. I guess I can just continue and talk or whatever. See if I can make anything out of it. Or if I just need to start over, try a different thing. Ideally, I'd like to have, like, probably... I'd like to have 10 blogger search posters up there. 10 store, generic store sale posters up here. 10, yeah, 10 like party posters, 10 blogger posters, and 10 sale posters. That's what I'm going for. And if there's a holiday circulating around it, then I'll make some stuff for that. I do have more backgrounds that I can just put up. Those are fun to make, and they're easy, they're fun to make. And then I'm just going to kind of do what I want with the HUDs. Have as many up as I want or as many as I don't want up. I think I'm definitely not going to make any more wedding stuff right now. Someone said it's not wedding season. I don't know when wedding season is because I don't think I'm ever going to get married. So I don't know that there's a wedding season. So I'm just going to leave those the way it is. I do... Oh, let me show you something. You guys are getting a sneak peek. I don't know what I saved this under. What did I put this under? Store sale buzzers, store package. Oh no, I don't know where I put it. Holiday specials. Here, I was working on these the other night. I haven't decided. Oh, I opened the wrong files. Hold on here. These. This is what I'm saying. Like, I want to try to like figure out how you make actual cell phone graphics. This will probably be for SL. I could totally see somebody using this as a HUD. And this kind of mixes in something that I was talking about on my last stream. I saw somebody using a phone type design as their HUD, and just the different pages on their HUD were so smart, like very, very creative as how they used it to be able to plug in their own social media. It literally looked like a real phone, but it was all their like promotion for their socials, and it was so well done. I was just like, man, that's such a good idea, and like nobody thinks of it like that here. Take somebody that with a really creative and thinking outside the box type mind to be able to think of that. I still don't want to like show it because it's very unique to her store, and I don't want to put it on blast for anybody to be like, I like that idea too, I'm gonna steal it. So I'm just gonna not put her up. But these designs or whatever could be used for actual like applications for a phone, or it could also be used for a HUD. Like, I think it would be super cute if a head HUD did their HUD like this, or if a body HUD made it like a phone and like used all of these kinds of sliders and stuff like that. I don't know if this could be used, but it could definitely be used like as a clicky thing. Like if you click this side, something went a little bit darker. If you click this side, something tinted a little bit whiter. There's a way you can definitely script this. So I just thought these were really cute, and all of this could be used. Like, I can think of like a gajillion things you could type in, and this could be your texture HUD for your store. Also, I mean, it doesn't have to be used for that. It could be used for anything that you wanted. Like if you made cell phones in Second Life, and you needed screens to customize, like these would totally come as a PSD file, and you can move all these elements around. Like everything is, I need to cut this one, but yeah, everything is pretty much like you can move it all. So you can just use the elements from it, or you can make your own little screens and stuff like that, or use it for a HUD. I need to change all the text and everything to be like Second Life related, I guess. I just thought it was super cute, and I found a fuck ton of black and white elements to use, so I could keep going and keep going, keep going. But these are just the ones I started out with. Like, I think that somebody's logo would be mad fucking cute if it was just the phone, and then your store name was right here. That's a cute, unique logo. It's adorable. And shit, if you got that thing made in mesh, this could animate. It would be so cute. It would be so cute. See you later, motorcycle guy. So, maybe I'll try to figure out how to put this out tonight. I don't really know what to call it because it could be so many different things. Could be a HUD. Could sell it as a HUD. I could sell it as just a graphic package. You could use it for blogs and all. You could just use it for all kinds of stuff. I just don't really know what to call it, so I haven't released it yet. It'll get done one day, I guess. No, I did not get that from Envato. I got them from the icons from a bunch of different places. What stamps are you talking about? What stamps? I don't remember talking about stamps. What's my race? I'm white. Just a random freaking question. What's your race? I am a panda. The more I look at this, the more I dislike. Like, I really don't love it as much as I did at first. In the other live stream, we talked about those candle stamps that are, I'm not cute. I'm horrible looking. What are you smoking on today? Same thing that I'm smoking on every day. The candle stamps. Well, I think, was I talking about... man, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I think, wasn't I talking about doing like Instagram highlights and templates, and I also wanted to do... What the fuck word was I talking about? And I don't have my notes right here, so I can't just look at it. Seals. Oh, the seal from the, like the little candle wax seal? No, I've not played IMVU. The seals too. You know what? While we're talking about this, I'm gonna write notes. Just a second, so I can be reminded of shit that I fucking say on here. Uno momento. I have to get my sloth notebook out. Where would you be if you were a pen? We don't use pens in this house anymore. Motherfucker, like, I'm so disorganized today, I'm sorry. Let me look over here and see if I can find a pen. Yay, I found a pen. So I wanted to do the Instagram. Let's write this down. Instagram. Highlight. Twitch. It was the other thing that I was gonna do, the Twitch overlays. And then I'm just gonna type in like phone UIs / themes. Instagram highlight, yeah, live stream graphics, yeah. I was working a couple days ago trying to make me one, because remember, like, on my other streams I used to have like an overlay on my stream to where it gave like information to my socials on the right, and then there was like a screen cut out for where I put the screen you guys are watching, and then in some of them I did little like animated things that might, excuse me, of my avatar. I can make those and sell those kinds of things too. I don't know, here comes the issue though, which I don't know, but didn't you rework some? Rework what? Yes, I have reworked them over time. Just try to get better and understand the sizes, like what size they need to be in, like, you know, proportions and stuff like that. The problem with some of these things is they're not necessarily Second Life related. So I have to figure out if I want to put them on my Etsy store and probably never be seen, or if I should put them on Second Life and just tell them you don't have to use them for Second Life, like, but it's going to be the same pricing. So you're looking at like $10 to $20 for these items, because they're not necessarily for Second Life. They can be used for other things. I'm just selling them through Second Life because that's where I get the most views. So I could put it up on Etsy and then put it up on both maybe. I don't know. I don't know how much of, like, if people understand or if they're using any of these elements for like real life projects. You can use it for whatever you want. I don't care, but I just don't know how many people like really like use it outside of SL. Well, yes, people use them in Second Life, but I don't know if anybody uses anything outside of Second Life. Like, if they're using it for mostly Mila. Saw bloggers. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Mila has some of my stuff on her channel? I need to know. Because I'm gonna die of, like, fangirldom. Oh, she makes those. Does she make those? I've only watched, like, one of her videos before, so I'm not exactly sure, like, everything that she does. Doesn't she? She's a graphic designer, too, isn't she? I thought she was. Oh, and oh, she uses them. I follow. Yeah, so maybe I can see how, like, people would use it in SL or for SL content and then use that stuff outside. So I guess that would be okay. That was the only thing that I was worried about. And you know why I'm worried about it? The most stupid fucking reason ever is because some cunty bitch came to me not that long ago and accused me of being a scammer because I'm selling graphic design on the marketplace, and then she went and she fucking flagged all my shit on the marketplace and got some stuff taken down because in her opinion it wasn't made for SL. So that's like where this is stemming from. It's like, oh, then I guess I shouldn't use SL to like sell some of this stuff because it's not directly for SL, but it could be. Like, if the right creative person purchased it, All of that stuff could be used. Stuff that was intended to be used on Twitch could be used for Second Life content. Only because people make things in SL. You know? People make things in SL that are replicating real life, so even if it was a template purely for something you would download and use for an RL thing, could totally be used in SL, because they're trying to mimic RL. So, like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I feel like all of it could be sold on Marketplace, and I would be just fine. But that stupid hoe put a... that stupid hoe put a bad thought in my mind, and now I'm just, like, overthinking it. Yeah. I always put on the ad that it could be used for Twitch, blogs, or in-game content. Because I can see in some ways it could be. Like, even when I want to make menus. That's another thing. I should put this on here. Like a food menu. I want to make diplomas. Templates. These are all templates. They would come with a PSD file and all of the images that I use to create it. Any kind of like certificate. A certificate. I do want to do more kids graphics, but those aren't selling either, so they would purely be like a fun thing to do. And like I mentioned on the last one, some of the things that I want to make, I can see how not like a majority or whatever. So yeah, certificates and menu diploma certificates, birthday cards. I wanted to do birthday cards. I've already got the baby shower stuff up there, and it's not, that's all for fun too. Yeah, it's all a work in progress. And I think like once I start getting the Etsy stuff going, it'll be better. I feel like I'll like start ramping up, and you know, it'll get better as we go. You're giving away a PSD file of items you have not made. I'm not giving anything away. I'm selling everything. I'm well within the TOS. I've been doing this for a long time, Gian. So, you can piss off with what you're alluding to. Just another day. Just another day. Oop, that didn't do what I wanted to do. I don't know. If you guys have suggestions on things that you think would be cool, you can always shoot me an IM or send a note card or put it in the comments below. And I'll see what I can do. That's not gonna work. Speed blogger. Yeah, he just wants to start trouble. Somebody that doesn't have anything to do on a Sunday afternoon. Why don't you start a YouTube channel and then you can go bark that shit over there. See if anybody will listen. Yeah, go call Bill Gates and you can give a fuck. Let me go see what I've got over here. See, I feel like there's like such a thin line on this stuff. Like, I don't want it to be too cutesy. I'm trying to do things that are like more grown looking, but it's hard because girls like stars, and girls like put a moon on it, put a star on it. It's like, But that makes it look kiddie, and I'm trying so hard to make like a more mature look, but it's like it's hard when you got all these like people wanting like very childlike things on there on their content. So maybe it would be cuter as a kid's store to use this and just turn everything pink. It's not the right. I need to go have a smoke again. All my smoke's wearing off. I hate it. It doesn't even feel like a good starting point. So let's try to do something else. Get away from that thought. I keep opening that damn thing, opening it, and just closing it because I just can't. It's the thought is, the creativity is not coming out with that background. What am I trying to do here? I'm gonna have a look and see if I can get inspired by something here. Let's turn Illustrator on. I was trying to make something work too the other day that it's just not going to. I wanted to make a full overlay for your Second Life UI. The problem is that if you attach a prim to your whole screen, you can't actually like click out in anything. So then I did one that was like a border, but the center of it was cut out to where you could still cam around and all that kind of stuff. But I just kept running into trouble because of like where my HUDs are that I have on, and I'm just like, this would be it would be more of a pain in the ass to people, I think, than it would be something cool to have. I even made one that was like, it just went on the bottom bar. Then I made something that just sat right here. It was a to-do list. I think the to-do list might actually still work out. I don't know where I put it, if I saved it. I don't think I saved it. It was just I just put a prim right here, and it had I did like a notebook paper, and then I just typed in Photoshop my to-do list and just slapped it like in this area on my screen, and then it just stayed like that, you know? You could even put a little like clicker script in there to where you just click it and then it goes up like this. I could see that kind of being something cool that creators could use. So maybe let's continue that. Let me find some like notebook paper graphics to use. I had some downloaded, but I think that would be cute. You could even design it like a bullet journal. Or we can design it like a bullet journal. Let me find something that I think is not too crazy. Most of these are AI files, and when you take these files together, when you take them apart, they're a mess. Like, they don't come apart like how you think they would, so you can't really use them. Here we go. I have some ideas up on the other screen. Let me have a look at them. These ones would be cutesy to use. Yeah, then here comes all these bullet journal graphics that are so fucking cute. Could mix them up and use them too. So let's just get the paper brought in. I'll use... Oh, fuck Fucking A, I had it. We'll use these. We'll see if these are easy to take apart. Oh dang. More classes. You stay in school, Aiden. So you can make more money later in your life seas. Let's use this one. Since it's blank, it'll be easy. So, how big is this? Yeah, it's alright. I'm just gonna throw it up on... What can we call these? We can call these... I'll just call them to-do lists. Excusez-moi. I might have to downsize it because it's bigger than what you're supposed to upload. Yeah, I have to fucking downsize. Let's see. Cancel! Hello! Ooh, we don't want that. That's too small. Yeah, that shit would be cute if it was like down here, close or something, a little sticker that says close, and then it just went up into like a little icon thing. That's unique, I feel like. I don't think I've ever seen one for sale or been made or... It could be done like that, or could even just be a little... Oh, it'd be cute if it was a little tabby thing, too. Here we go. Here goes all the ideas. Gonna start flying out of my head, and I'm not gonna be able to decide how I want to do it. Or I'll just be like, fuck it, I'll just do it all. They can have it all. Lord, Toxxic, what are you doing? Could do that. could make a little tab of these. That says close too. Any of those things would work. So keep those in mind. And then, like, if you wanted, let's do... I mean, you can get stupid creative with this shit. Like, you could even use, like, those pieces from that fucking phone thing I was showing you earlier. If you didn't want to write on, like, lines, per se. I just figured, like, this kind of stuff, only I love to it. Only I'm the only crazy one that would fill this shit in and keep it updated and... I don't know, it's like you're just making a digital planner, like, but I like playing in Photoshop so much. I don't know if everybody else does. So, like, you could write up here to-do list. And then you could put your little check boxes on here too, if you did it or not. I think I like that one better. Just be like yoink. So let's just save it and see how terrible it looks over in SL. Not terrible. That shit's cute. You could just write your little things in, and then, like, the only bad thing is, like, you know, as you check them off, I doubt you're gonna go back to your PSD file and immediately put a check mark on it, but at least, like, you can keep your thoughts on your screen while you're working, and then I don't know, I'll figure out how to do a close thing and then maybe do a, I don't know, include scripts with it. You could be like, I'm into like rounded squares all of a sudden. I don't know why, don't ask. What was I just thinking? Let me go on Google and type this in real quick. I'm just using these as examples and maybe, I don't know, just promoting, I don't know. Just using them as examples. See, I don't know when this runs. Saturday 10 a.m. Sunday. Okay, Saturday to Sunday. Let's just... Let's use a font we can read. Could do like, put your actual events that you're a part of on here. And then, I don't know, make a little circle or something that up here just so you can say you checked it off. This is honestly going to be something that's going to require some attention. So it would have to go to a person that likes filling this stuff in. I guess there's other crazy people out there like me, I don't know. Let me look at that special. And I saved these all on the side to fix later. No, I need an arrow. Didn't I didn't make an arrow? Really? 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 After all of these things that I've made, I don't have an arrow? Arrow. Vector. The most retarded thing ever. Just need an arrow. Like, not an arrow, a check mark. What am I doing? Check mark. Vector. I mean, this works. Let's see if I can just, even, it's got a, oh, motherfucker. Copy. It has a watermark on it. Well, actually, then this one might work. See what I'm going for here? Would be cute. Maybe. This is getting complex, but maybe I could figure out how to do it like where it's something you can click. So if you clicked this, it would turn that check mark off, and if you clicked it, the check mark would come on. And that way you wouldn't have to go every 5 seconds and switch back to Photoshop just to customize this. I mean, I'll take a look at it and see what I can find. I'm just gonna put weekly sales maybe, and then let me pull this up and pull this down. So like weekly sales, like I can see how something like this would work. But it would have to be a lot of it automated, because people are so busy, they're not going to take the time to come in and edit it every 5 seconds. So some of this would have to be like an automated thing. I have to get it scripted and make all that work, which I can. I have scripter friends that might be able to help out. Oh no! So these are the little check boxes. These are the lines. This is the, I don't know, sale placeholder. This is the page tab. Close. Circle close. And this is the side tab close. This is the notebook. And this doesn't need to be here anymore. So just for shits, I will save the PNG and go back and look at it. Yep, that would be cute. If you're just, you know, sorry that you have to look at my ass all the time. You just click it and, you know, the check mark come on. That means you've done all your stuff for that sale. Move on to the next one. Like, I could see this even turning into pages for some designers on Second Life that are just really doing too much. They've got monthly sales, they have weekly sales, they have hunts, they're just doing a lot, you know? So I could see how kind of incorporates what I was doing on these phone screen things. Like, they could really be used for anything. Specials is what I call it. So even, like, any of this stuff could be used this way to make it look more like, you know, an actual like UI. Let's do another one. Probably do some shit like that, cause that's fucking annoying. Cute. Even if I don't end up doing this or like selling these things, I think it's just relaxing to work on. I'm not going to be working on customs during the weekend for a while, so I can just keep my weekends to just randomly working on shit, you know, even if it doesn't get sold, or I just need a break. Like, I cannot be pushing myself as hard as I was pushing myself in 2020, at least for a little bit. Like, you know, I just kind of want to design stuff and be happy while I'm designing and have fun and keep it something fun, because it sucks when it just turns into a full-on job, and then I just hate life. So I'm trying to like keep myself happy too while doing this. If I don't ever sell it or you never see it after this stream, then I don't really care. This really is therapeutic and it's relaxing for me, even just to do what I'm doing right now. It's fun, and just really enjoy it. If it doesn't go anywhere, then it occupied my time today, and that's really all I care about. I know I could do this an easier way. I kind of have a little OCDs. I just do things the way that I do them, and I know there's faster ways in some cases, but it just feels good to repetitively do it that way. Oh, I'm sorry, those aren't arrows, check marks. Let's find a cute handwritten font. I have the chat covered at the moment too, so that's why I'm not answering any questions. It's super sidetracking. If I'm sitting here reading the chat every 5 seconds, I won't get anything done on screen. So I just kind of check back every so often. Y'all want to use Comic Sans? That's a no. That's kind of cute, but it's very, like, small. Let's type in lemon. Yeah, one of these two would be better. I think this one. Reply. Maybe I should put here. I don't know. I'm just making shit up. Oh, just kidding. That would be mine. Be mean to customers that ask stupid questions. Just kidding. Let's see what else. What else do we have to do as designers? Let's see. We have to pay tier boxes. Pay tier box for, I don't know, I'm just Seraphim. This is fake. Seraphim. What else do we have to do? Check, I guess, like, check. Sure. I don't ever do that, but okay, just for shits, let's go back and look again and see what this looks like. Just go look the same. I just make sure it's not like all disproportionate words. What happened? Oh, there we go. And you can read it. It's not too terribly small. That's what I was hoping. But, I mean, it could go larger, right? Could go larger. Yeah, I have to talk to someone who can script. Good idea, Toxxic. Great fucking idea. Make something that's going to be harder for you to actually create. I'm starting to hate this, so I'm just going to click off of it. So it's a battle between page tab and where's the other one? Where'd it go? Oh, tab closes. It's a tie between these two. Excuse me. Probably. Motherfuck. Why am I not clicking right? Probably put this up here. Cute, cute. What else can I do? I have to pee. I'm gonna get up real quick. Is this what I was talking about here? Yeah. Let's put it like up a little bit. And we can put all of the text in a folder. Text. And then put this down here because I hated it. Let's not put it all the way down. This is gonna be another one of those fucking wall calendar creations that I just want to kick myself in the face for ever creating. Like, everybody loves that damn wall calendar, but I get so many complaints about it because it's not scripted. It's not, oh, I'm sorry. It's not scripted to where you can just click on the date, type in what you're doing for that date, press enter, and it shows up. It is very DIY. I made all the post-its to go on it, but the post-its aren't clickable to where you could just type in something, a message or something. You have to take the texture in Photoshop and actually design the little post-it, re-upload it to Second Life, and apply to the posties. That's the way I intended that to happen, but when I released it, I got so much hate for it not being scripted to be easier to type stuff in for. And I'm just like, I'm not a scripter, so, you know, I'm a graphic designer. You take what I'm fucking giving you, and then you put friggin' scripts on it and make it happen. Like, it was such a nightmare. It just was like, why did I even release this thing? Because nobody, like, I'm not going to say nobody. Lots of people didn't get what I was trying to do with it, and they just made me miserable over it. I was like, I'm never making something like this again. And I told myself, if I need a scripter, don't release it. Because I do have scripty friends, but I don't know, for some reason I've asked people for things and they just never get around to it. Everybody's so busy, and it sounds like it's more of a pain in the ass than it would even be worth as far as selling it. I mean, I'll ask for this, but I bet you I don't get anything out of it. What do you need? What are you doing? What are you doing? Getting ready to go pick up your brother? What else could go down here? What else do creators do that they need a... I mean, you could always go into, like, now you've got weekly sales. Here we go, put your monthly sales, and these are your WCFs and your famished and your Collabor 88s or whatever could go down here. Ooh, I do gotta go to the restroom. Okay, give me 2 seconds, guys. I will be... Well, I'm gonna need longer than 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Y'all can... I'll turn up the music so you have something to listen to, but I'll be right back.
These roads intersect, on each one I reflect. These lines write my story. These places change me, each one replacing. Like night into morning, I miss the open air, the going anywhere, riding with you, like we used to. Guess I'm better off alone, never know when I'll get home, but I know that home's where the heart is. Guess I'm better off this way, moving to better days, but I know that home's where the heart is. Home's where the heart is. The endless journey, I need not worry. I'll get where I'm going. I made it this far, beyond where you are, and I'll keep on growing. I miss the open air, the going anywhere, riding with you, like we used to. Guess I'm better off alone, never know when I'll get home, but I know that home's where the
I was looking at the chat for the music stream that I'm on, and they're like talking so much shit to each other. I thought it was you guys. Pfft. I was like, oh my god, why are they fighting in my chat? It was not my chat. I'm gonna go smoke real quick. Then I'll get back on this idea. I was looking at something while I was in the bathroom. And, like, I just want to, like, point out, just be like, I know stuff has been done before, like, over and over and over in SL. And in real life, too. It's really hard to get really creative and, like, make something completely brand new. So I just want to say I'm not trying to, like, come out of the woodwork and be like, oh, I created this and, like, nobody else, whatever. I create stuff all the time that other people have already done. I just try to put my spin on it. I'm not trying to be totally 100% original or whatever. I don't try to do that. I just design and have fun. The word original means nothing to me anymore because of SL. It actually hurts. It's actually a hurtful word. And I just have decided that I don't give a shit anymore. I don't make everything that I use. I pay for everything I use. But I'm not always the original creator of it. But I am a firm believer in templates and firm believer in people who create them and the immense talent that goes behind creating templates. And if they put it out there for sale for someone like me to buy and use in my creations, that I also sell to other people that are going to use it in their creations, I'm supporting people that are just like me. So I don't find any shame in that whatsoever. So if there's anybody that's ever watching me and they're like, oh, she just used templates, she doesn't create everything by herself. I don't. But I've been doing this business for over 25 years. I make really good money. I'm able to support my family off the job that I do, so I don't really fucking care if I'm original or not. Like, it doesn't mean anything to me. So if anybody tries to use that on me, it's really falling upon deaf ears because I don't care what you think. I don't care to be original. I'm talented and I'm creative. I don't give a fuck about being original. I make other people's jobs easier with the content that I sell. Just like how the people where I bought some of these elements and fonts from, they made my life easier We're all supporting each other, and I think it's a beautiful thing. So if somebody comes across here and they're just like, oh, you're selling things that aren't yours, I'm like, well, I purchased it. I don't steal anything. I'm not stealing. I'm not taking money out of anybody's pockets. I'm not doing anything wrong. So just wanted to say that because I saw something come through while I was using the restroom, and I'm like, I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of, like, the whole... Sorry, I accidentally muted. I'm so tired of people saying that kind of shit to me because I don't fucking care anymore. There was a time where I tried to be original. I wanted to so bad because I had friends that labeled themselves that, and they were so proud of it. Like, it gives you, like, a very false sense of pride, I feel like. Like, I think I would feel bad if I constantly walked around just telling people how original I was. That just feels weird to me, and people do that in SL all the time. Some people don't want to be friends with people that use templates. We're the grossest fucking things in the world, and how could you? I don't give a fuck. with those people's types fucking attitudes, I don't care. I don't care, and I don't believe everybody when they say that they're 100% original. They're not. Not 100%. You might be 75%, but you're not 100%. It's pretty impossible. And, yeah, so, just saying. It's a fucking notebook. Obviously, I just pasted a notebook to my thing. Did I make the notebook? No, I didn't. No, I didn't, but I did fucking pay for it. So, it's like, just leave me the hell alone. Don't buy it. If it's not original enough for you, don't buy it. And if somebody thinks that I don't take enough time in what I'm asking on the price or whatever doesn't line up for you, then don't fucking buy it. You don't have to send me IMs and shit on Facebook trying to talk me down from doing something that makes me happy. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't killing nobody. You know? Just fucking tired of people, to be honest with you. One moment. I'm going to smoke so I can get out of this mood I just got myself in. Alrighty. Let me see here. I'm gonna just look on Marketplace real quick for... Actually, no. I suck at looking for this kind of stuff. I'm just gonna talk to a scripter. What else could go there? What else could go there? I guess you could just do the monthly. The monthly sales could go in there. I'm just dropping it in to see how I feel like it looks. These little icons won't go in the PSD anyways, as I'm not authorized to give you something that you can clearly just get off of fucking Google. It's fun to think that I will ever be in C88. That'll never fucking happen. That'll never happen. What's another one? It's another monthly. Another one I'll never see the day of. Open image in a new tab. No hard feelings. It's that original air that I don't breathe. It's the reason why I'd never be in it. Oh, let's see. What am I doing? Now I've smoked and I'm stupid. Is Uber monthly? I don't know if it is or not. I'm just gonna put it on just to fill the spot. What are doing? Really? What is happening right now? Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'm gonna take a screenshot because I'm gonna talk to somebody about this when I go off stream here in a minute. Fun things! Fun things to make for SL. Could make these super cutesy and or keep them more serious. I'll try to sell one and see if I can't find somebody that might want it. You could always do pages also, like you could fucking do a, I don't think I have any arrows. I don't. I have, it's a big transition too to look in here for custom shapes. But when everything falls in here now, or I guess it always has, I never use libraries in any other version of Photoshop. This is crazy. Like, this is every single vector that I've pulled in from Illustrator, and that's nuts. It's already perfect, ready to go. It literally is a custom shape, and it's textured. It's just like, why wasn't this a part of my life before? I really hope this is not something that's like always been there, and I just never used it because I'm an idiot. Oh, that would suck. I could put little cute little things. Come on, man. I'm way into stationery. I figured that's probably a problem. We went out to eat the other day after Ken like had a doctor's appointment or something, and there's a place over by the restaurant we were eating at called the Paper Source, and it's literally just I mean, I don't know if you've ever heard of it before, but it's just a stationery company. Paper Source. I mean, they do, I think they do like weddings and fucking parties, I guess. I don't know, like this. Yo, if you put me real life in this kind of setting, I'm gonna go nuts. Like, for some reason, I've always loved stationery. I love pens. I love gel pens. I love freaking markers. Like, I love crafty, stupid things like this. So I was telling Ken, I was like, I really want to go in that Paper Source and like take pictures of all the stuff that I could make for Second Life. And it's like Hallmark, you know? Like you're walking into like, let me see if I can find the actual website. Yo, where's the actual website? These people don't have a website? Yeah. I was looking all through this. I'm like, man, I wish I had the time and all the money to just be like commissioning the shit out of this stuff, because I'd have a store that was like Paper Source for Second Life. It would have all the cards and oh man, that sounds like so much fun. This shit is a rabbit hole. I will go straight down it, but like stationary stuff, like any of this stuff could be used for HUDs, man. You could just have a HUD, like, it could just, so much stuff could be done with HUDs and SL, and I just don't think people kind of get it. It's like, I don't kind of get it. I have so many ideas, just gotta find time to get them all out of my brain. That could totally be a unpacker HUD right there, and it's a cute little envelope and a piece of paper. So simple, but that shit you don't see. Like all the unpacker HUDs are just circles, you know? They don't have any life to them at all. They're just, here, click me because you're just gonna take me off. Like, they have to have some kind of personality. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to give stuff personality and it not be so drab, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, these are adorable. I'm not even gonna lie, I was thinking about buying them in real life and sitting here and having them on. This is the Paper Source. This is where my head has been lately, and if you go and look at the things that I've like released, you'll be like, I get it. I get what she's trying to do. Like, Hallmarky stationary things for SL. Come on, man, that would be great. Yeah, so now I'm off the deep end here. What was I doing? I don't even know what I was doing. Oh, I was kind of looking for like ideas of what else. This is kind of something I'm probably gonna have to think on a little bit, to think of like some creative things to do. Cause, oh, pages, I was gonna do pages. Yeah, I could totally have fucking pages and you could just keep going, you know, you got however many sides of the cube. This is really feels right. I like this one. So you could literally click that and just boom, go to another page and you got more shit right there. And it's all your own personal designer shit to help you keep up with your virtual business, bitches. Marijuana is good. It is good. Ugh. What's bad is I won't remember this in an hour. So like I have to just keep shit up. So when I sit back down or I get sidetracked and I start looking, I can come back and see what I was working on 2 hours prior to jumping down the Pinterest rabbit hole. Because I forget. I have great ideas. I'm always sitting here and I'm thinking, somebody should just pay me for ideas. Are you out of ideas for your store? Contact Toxxic Rhiannyr. She will figure out new ideas for you for a fee. Because like I have so many ideas of things to do, I just can't do them because I don't have the time, and I don't really have the money for it. I don't have the time, I don't have the money for it. It's expensive to run businesses in Second Life, really. If you like go all out and you're trying to like advertising and you're paying for all this tier and satellite stores, and it's really is a lot. It really is a lot to deal with. People just think that they can come into SL and it's just gonna be super easy right out the gate, and you're just like, bitch, I've been here for 12 years. I've been playing this game for 12 years, literally playing the fucking game, trying to milk as much money as I can out of it. Ugh, It's crazy hard. I feel bad because, like, I don't know if you guys have SL Facebooks uh, or if you look at, like, the groups, but there's, like, Second Life groups and stuff on Facebook, and sometimes I run by them and people are like, I just created a prim. I want to open a store. And I'm thinking, you got 12 years. Like, seriously, you know? Like, you're barely creating a prim and you're just like, I want to open a store. And it's so cute. But I'm like, oh, you have no idea what you're about to walk into. You bless your heart, you just created a prim. Now you need to rig for 15 bodies. And you need to do it fast because event setup deadline is in 3 days. Like, it's just so hard. I feel bad for people that are coming into it and they think like it's gonna be an easy transition. And then, like, I talk to people all the time, and I'm really not trying to I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just saying this is a part of the combo that happens. People are not doing good in real life, you know? People are losing their jobs, and I'm assuming, you know, some people are dragging them into SL thinking, you know, well, we're still staying afloat over here, so maybe you can make money online, and it's like, these people are not built for this. They're not 3D people. They may not even be gaming type people. And Second Life gaming doesn't really, like, line up. So I feel like, I don't know, I just feel bad for people. They're just like, oh, I cut a prim in half. Can't wait till I can open my hair store. And I'm just like, oh my god. You guys, it's going to be such a bumpy road. I feel bad for them. But I guess at the same time, like, you know, if you're into it, if you dig what's going on, if you think you can learn it, we probably do need some more creators, so I think it's a good thing. It's just like, I just feel bad because they don't know what they're getting into. And they're so excited. I just cut a prim in half. I cut a prim in half 12 years ago. Oh, and I remember, like, how excited we were that when I started SL, I knew that I was coming in to try to figure out how to make money, but I had, like, regular playtime with people before I even tried to open something, you know? I think I was probably really playing Second Life as a game that it is for a year before Alter Ego was even opened. Like, and I say opened, like, in its... I feel like it should have been taken more seriously, like, as something that was going to stay in business when I first rented my own homestead. Like, Alter Ego was on a homestead, like, at the very beginning of its days, you know. That's when I figure, like, 2011 is probably... Not 11, 2010. Mid-2010 is probably really the birth of Alter Ego, to be honest. It was pre-planning up until then, but, you know, for me. So I did have a chance to actually play the game for a while. And I met Ken. You guys ready for story time? I met Ken at a nightclub in Second Life called Bootylicious. Hi, Gemma. How are you? Yeah, and he came along with a bunch of friends. Like, he had already met people in Second Life, and there was a guy in that group of people. He watches my YouTube channels, so I don't know if I should say his name. Anyway, he was a builder. Like, this guy just loved to build everything out of prims. Of course, prims back then, because mesh was not even a thing. But he used to just build cool shit with prims, and he would make stuff glow, and he would make stuff blink, and it would make noise, and he would just be outside constantly all day just tinkering with something out on our land. Like, it was cool to sit around and watch him do that. He opened stores, you know, in his whole time playing, but they never really took it off the ground very much. But he was the person who just kind of planted all of this in me, feel like, you know, because I was just standing around watching him, and he used to make Prim. I remembered the day I made that stupid Prim blink. You know, so it takes me back when I see those cute people on the secondlife.com Facebook, and they're talking about, well, I just made a Prim, and then here I am all these years later, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute, I made a Prim too. Like 12 years ago, and then it just turned into, I don't know what it is now, a mess, like a mess of shit. Yeah, it's just cute. So I don't know why I went off on that tangent. I'm just kind of rambling, I guess. I'm rambling. What could we call this this idea here? We need to go to the paper source. We need to go to the paper source and see what they call this stuff. Like stationary type stuff. Oh shit, my son just got home from his second day at work. How'd it go? Damn, he smells like a sandwich. I just smelled a sandwich, and you're not even in my room.
He's not even in your room.
But he smells like sandwiches.
He is.
Nice. Got one kid that smells like a chicken, and one kid that smells like a sandwich. What are you doing? Look at all those chickens.
I'm looking at my possible eczema.
Oh no. All these kids.
I have dyshidrosis
What?
on my fingers.
You looked it up?
Yes.
That's what it's called whenever a glove gives you a rash?
No, just like little water bubbles on my fingers.
Is it something that you're eating, or is it the gloves?
It might be the gloves. It just said it's like I just have to put like ointment or lotion on it.
Well, use that CeraVe lotion. It doesn't have any. It doesn't smell like anything. You ever just sit around and stare at the computer and just not know what to do? That's me right now. Like I'm in between that space of, do I want to play in Photoshop? Do I want to start building something in SL? And then I come over here and I start looking around at our very bright setup. Come on. And then I start looking around and I'm like, nope, I don't want to play with my stories. And then I log off and go do something else. Dude, she does not do YouTube anymore, but her channels are there. Right? You're not doing YouTube anymore, Leah? No. I can link them, but she doesn't have anything new. I don't know, maybe he wants to look at your old stuff, like, probably not this one, it's this one. Maybe he thinks you're cute.
Who?
Aiden. You and Aiden are almost the same age. Yeah, she got a job, so she hasn't been paying attention to her. Actually, she hasn't done that shit in a long time. I'm gonna say that's like high school stuff. Ever since she graduated high school. Aw, he said I like her work though. Cute stuff.
Thank you.
Aw, she said thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, she's not doing very much like Photoshop stuff, or she even stopped doing her makeups. She was doing makeup stuff. So now she just, aw, he said congrats on your job.
Oh, thank you.
She said thank you. Oh, you're a she? Are you? Aiden, you're a she? Why didn't I not know that? Why did I think that you were a he? Damn, this whole time I thought you were a boy. I'm sorry. Aiden is a boy, would be a boy's name in the U.S. My bad. That's cute, though. I never thought about that name to be a girl's name. All the Aidens I know are boys. Aww. I don't know what made me think that. I think it's just because the boy's name here. Mariana? Did I say it right? Mariana? Which one? First or second? It is a cute name. I've always thought Aiden was a cute name. But I always just think of it being, I guess, boys. It's close to the, I had an alt name something, a variation of that at one time, but it was more like, I was pronouncing it like I, not like A or aw. I was saying like Aiden or something like that, but it was the same concept type of a name, but just like, yep. Sorry. Aw, now I feel bad. I was for sure you were a boy. But I guess it really never came up in combo either. We've never talked to each other like NSL or... I just assumed. I hate assuming and being wrong. Sometimes I feel stupid. All good. It's all good. You still like me? It was no offense intended at all. I don't feel like playing with clothes. I don't know what I'm doing now, guys. Now I just feel like... I don't know. Maybe we should go play a video game or something. Another video game, not this one. Or maybe I should go work on Glow Baby. Glow Baby's gonna get no love. Glow Baby's just a fake store that is never gonna open. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. You're so sweet. Good, I'm glad. That's good. Let me see who be online. Not online. I really want to talk to somebody about this, so I think I'm gonna just bail. I've got really demotivated. It's like after my little rant, everything just kind of like went. I hate when people say stuff to you, and it's like, it's really hard to let stuff like roll off your back. I know that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just let people talk to you like absolute shit, and you're supposed to be the strong person, you know. That it's just like if you think about two little kids sitting in a sandbox, you know, like little kids, like 2 or 3 years old, and they're just, I don't like you, you know, because your nose runs too much or something. It just seems so like childish. It's like, why are you talking to me like that? What did I do? What did I do to anybody? I didn't do anything. So yeah, like when stuff is like said to me, it's like it takes me a minute to let it roll, and I just sit there and think about it. I'm just like, am I really doing something wrong, or is this a stupid idea, you know, or whatever. I just start, like, it goes crazy in my head, and I don't really know how to, like, stop it, and it'll put me in a bad mood. I will eventually get over it and probably just be like, fuck that person, and then move on. But the the initial few minutes or an hour or so after someone has said something negative to me, it takes me a bit to like get over it and move on. It's so very easy to be like, oh, don't let people hurt your feelings, be strong, don't let that change what you're doing. Absolutely, all of those things. But to actually like, to actually just let it roll off so quickly is not me. It takes me a bit to get over it. And I will be like, yeah, fuck them. Do what you want. That was my whole resolution for this year. Just like I said in the last video, post it. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's what I'm saying every single time I release something, whether it be a custom or whether it be something that I want to make. Post it. I don't give a fuck. It's just a harder thing to do sometimes. People are just mean, you know? And especially like right now, there's so many things going wrong in the world and people are dying and like there's not a lot to be, seems like there's not a lot to be happy for. Like, you're coming into a game to get away from whatever you're struggling with in real life. Like, just try to be kind to people because we're all trying to have a getaway here. Even if we're a creator or we're just somebody who plays the game. I don't give a shit if you're a stripper. I don't care if you're an escort or you're doing some BDSM crap or what. I don't care what you're coming to SL for. Just be nice to people. Because we all kind of in the same boat, you know? We're all dealing with the same problems. It's just like, you don't have to really go out of your way to send me an IM and be fucking ugly. Just because, you know? Even if you're like totally offended with what I'm doing, you don't have to contact me and let me know about it, because I don't know. It's going to sound really bad, but I don't care. Like I don't really care. If you like the content that I do and you like my attitude and sassiness and cool, then we're cool. We can all hang out and have a good time. But it's like there's just some people that think it's just perfect idea to just like I am and be like, I've seen that before. You're not original. You're not this, or you're only just doing whatever. Like, it's frustrating. It takes you down a couple notches when you're just sitting here having fun playing in Photoshop and someone want to come sideswipe you. So I think that's just the nature of like fucking SL, because I was part of the DeviantArt community before I came to SL, and man, nobody ever said anything bad. Ever. Every single person on the wall, like you could leave comments on people's walls, and they were so supportive. Oh, I love the work you do. You're so great. Keep doing what you're doing. It was never saying all of that stuff and then after it say, fuck the haters. Because there were no haters. There was nobody talking shit on that website about anybody's art. At all. And if somebody did get shitty, like few and far between, people in those comment sections would go to town on that person. It was like a really good place of positivity. Now, I don't know if DeviantArt is now. I'm talking, this was like 15, 16 years ago. So, if it's a hateful place to be now, I think the internet, period, may be just a hateful place, that there's no fucking websites that offer any kind of positivity anymore. I don't know this, though. So, that's why I just assume turn comments off of shit. I don't want to read comments on Instagram. I don't want to, you know, even though on Instagram, too, they seem pretty positive. But for some reason, when you're doing stuff here in Second Life, people just really let you know how much they hate your shit. And you didn't even do anything to ask for that. You're literally just fucking standing on your sim by your goddamn self, and someone comes out the woodwork talking about how they don't like what you're doing. Like, only in SL. Like, who the fuck else does that shit? Nobody. Because even, like, you could make it even more personal on DeviantArt, too. I think you can private IM somebody, and never, ever got IM'd and just told by some complete stranger that I'm super offending them by being alive. Like, I never experienced that anywhere else, and it's really something that you can't shake. You just can't shake it. Even, I was reading some posts on Facebook. I see you guys typing, but let me just get this last thought out. I went on Facebook and I was reading around, and there was a couple of, able to say these girls are semi-troublemakers. They've definitely got loud mouths. They're not afraid to stand up for themselves. They're not afraid to tell you to go to hell. They're not afraid of anything, but they are always jammed up against the wall for something, it seems like. Loads of people have issues with them. And one of the girls I've only been looking at here in the past 6 months, but the other girl I've known her for years, but we're not really friends. I'm going to say she's not a friend. She would probably tell people she's not my friend either. It would probably be catastrophic if we were friends. We've got those kind of personalities. But the point of the post was, how come I can't stand up and defend myself, and I get twisted around to be the bad guy? And I'm just like, that's SL. Because in no other community would that kind of shit fly. That's here, because for whatever reason, people just want to villainize people, and the bullies here are so non-stop, and they can transform. I mean, you can turn into another person every 5 seconds if you have emails to back that up. An email takes 5 minutes to start a profile on. So I just feel like here, you hear just so much bad stuff. It's really hard, really, really hard to stay positive. It's constant. When you have a store, you're constantly going to be harassed by the people who buy stuff or don't buy stuff from you, because you might not rig for all 15 gazillion bodies. You're constantly going to hear that. And if you do skins, you're constantly going to hear, why don't you make it for this head? Oh, why didn't you make it for this head? And you will constantly feel like you're not doing enough. And that strips the magic of Second Life. It strips the fun in Second Life. It strips everything in creating, and it makes you start second guessing yourself. Then you want to maybe some of them start hiring people to try to go faster or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It really does get to people. The just talking shit and the constant bullying you get put through. You can't just come in Second Life and make a store. Just have fun and have true people that are sitting there just supporting every poof of cloud that you release. I don't have that experience. And neither of these two girls that I'm just referring to on Facebook, they don't have that experience either. They're kind of the same with me. So I'm always trying to see what my similarities are with them, because their posts are shit that it just is the story of my whole SL. I'm not doing anything to anybody. I'm just being me, and this is what I like to do. But it's never good enough. It's never I'm maybe not good enough is not the word, but it's never accepted. If it is accepted, for some reason, there are some types of people that just want to tear it down, no matter what I do. Doesn't matter what I do. If it's original content, if it's not original content, I can't win either way. I've got people IMing me both ways. It just doesn't matter. They should just IM me and say, "Ugh, Toxxic, you woke up this morning? God, that's so offensive." Because no matter what I do to try to be a good person and help people and help the community and try to help new creators and try to help existing creators and try to help people take the work off so they're not so stressed, I'm still in the doghouse. I'm still doing something wrong. So, I don't know, I feel bad for new creators at this point, because they just don't know what they're coming into. It's a fight. This isn't a fun, friendly place. It's just hard. It's just hard. I don't know how to kick the feelings sometimes. But at the same time, to be honest though, with the times that we are living in right now, I'm thankful for it. So there's a lot of shit that happens on behind the scenes, in the game, with people trolling. You got stalkers, you got all crazy shit happening. You got copy botters, you got, bloggers stealing your content and not posting. There's so much shit going on. I'm absolutely 100% thankful for the game, because it still gives me a stable job. I'm still able to work from home. I don't have to experience like what some people are experiencing in real life. You know, I am truly thankful for it, but it is not an easy gig whatsoever. It's really not. If I don't even think if you have total thick skin, like I think even people with total thick skin have a really hard time too dealing with this because it's just like it's a constant jab to your soul just because it's something that like not everybody, maybe it's just me, that they don't technically like me, so everything that I do is just like wrong no matter what I do. Anyway, I think I'm like getting way off where I was trying to be at, but I just, for final saying before I look over and see what you guys are talking about in chat, which I'm sure you're talking to me, you're not necessarily much each other. Just like if you're a new creator in Second Life and you run into some kind of adversity, something happens, somebody says something shitty, come out the woodwork, like if they're hating on whatever it is that you're doing, you've got to try to have a place where you can like release all that, negativity that they're putting on you, and truly not listen to it and continue just doing what you're doing. I will get over what was said to me, and I've always gotten over what was said, but it just takes a little while, and it happens to people that are known. Just a lot of people don't like talking about it, and I should probably start talking about it more because it does really happen all the time, and it made me not want to do YouTube anymore, and it really kind of got my heart like on the back end of all this stuff. Like, it's just not good. And I don't talk about it because I don't want people to think like the reason why I'm talking about like mental health stuff and people being literal like internet bullies and just horrible souls is because it just takes a toll on you for a while. It takes a toll. You can only ignore it for so long, and I think it's something that people need to know before they start doing a business in this game. I think even the sweetest of fucking designers have experienced some kind of hatefulness, and maybe someone that picks on them and does, they could be so sweet, but I think everybody's kind of dealt with either a shitty customer or another designer just being crazy or vent people, whatever. Everybody's experienced it. But if you have somebody like actually picking on you and you just think like, why is this person not fucking leave me alone, and they're creating all these kind of aughts or whatever, like, I don't know, man. That's a hard thing to deal with. You can keep banning people and you can keep muting people, but they just keep coming back and they keep bothering you. So that kind of stuff happens, so you just, I don't know. If you're generally a nice person on SL and you like treat people kind and stuff like that, we appreciate you. Because it's not every single person doesn't do that, and it is few and far between. If you like something that a creator is doing, send them a note card and tell them that. Or send them, if you see them on their sim or something, or you see them like, and you really do truly like their content, how about sending a note of encouragement and, hey, I really like your stuff, I just found your store, or say something nice to them, because let me tell you, man, there's so much bad stuff that gets sent to us, and it's like, why? You took all of that energy, like, I hope you feel better now, your fucking note card or your IM, or you just come out of nowhere, like, talking all kinds of shit. So if you guys do that, how about sending a creator of any kind, I don't care who the fuck they are, what they do, if you like their stuff, you should send them a note card and tell them that you like their stuff. And that you appreciate that they take the time to work here, because it's fucking hard to work here. I think I'm done talking. I just get super bummed out. I really love working here, but I don't, then times I really don't. And I'm starting to not be afraid to just say it. Like, I'm fucking tired of working here because I'm tired of constantly being beat down for not being everybody's cup of tea. Like, just believe, if you've heard anything about me, believe all that shit and leave me the fuck alone. Like, I have that in my pics. And that's what I keep thinking. Like, I keep thinking this shit. Like, that, I used to have it in my pics. I don't know where it went now, but it's just like, yeah, like, I'm bullying you without even saying anything. I'm not even doing anything. It's like constantly get fucking picked on for shit. So if that's you out there in YouTube land, I hope you figure out a way to, like, suppress it somehow safely and just move on and keep doing your stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna read the comments. I'm gonna switch back over that screen. I kept seeing it go up, and if I can remember what you're talking about and you're asking a question or something like that, I'll address it. Okay? Deal? Deal. Okay. Let me go up to the last thing I remember. Anyways, before I even go to reading these comments, I appreciate you just sitting here and listening to me rant. Like, I'm sorry that it turns into a rant, but this might just be my outlet. YouTube's gonna be my therapy. Also, I want to just share. I just want to share my experience. Like, everybody's experience is different. Maybe there are designers out there that never have problems with people. That's not my experience, but maybe there are. So I'm just sharing mine with you. Hi, Toxxic. Do you know any graphic designers in Second Life for Hire that can create good shadow and highlights for mesh? I remember in your last live you were talking about referring work to other designers. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know. He has pork chops out? No, I didn't hear anything about pork chops. You're going to spend the night there, or you're just... Okay. Okay. How was your day? Good? Your butt hurts?
Because my back hurts from sitting straight all day, and then my butt has to hurt because it has to get both.
Okay. Do you have to work tomorrow?
No, I don't believe so.
They haven't given you a schedule yet?
No, I talked to, I don't know if he was a manager or not, but he was just someone of higher authority there at the time, maybe my shift lead.
Uh-huh.
I asked him about the schedule, and he said Monday or Tuesday I should get it by email or text because I got both of them. And he said if by 5 p.m. on Tuesday, if I don't have my schedule, I need to call.
Okay. Okay.
It was a slow day though because it was Super Bowl, so I spent like maybe an hour. The first hour or two was a good amount of people, and then I sat there for like an hour and a half doing nothing. I went around and cleaned, but then eventually we got everything done. And I just kind of sat there and everyone else, and then they started talking about politics, and so I stopped listening.
Okay. Okay, bye. Sorry. Alright. Do you know any graphic designers in Second Life for Hire that can create good shadows and highlights for mesh? I remember in your last live you were talking about referring work to other designers. I don't know anybody who's willing to do that on a commission basis. Put it that way. I did put out a notice looking for other graphic designers, whether you are in Second Life, even if you're not in Second Life and you might be interested in doing design work that could be used in Second Life. I would appreciate an IM somewhere. You can email me. You can hit me up on all of my platforms and stuff are now in the description again. You can hit me up if you're interested in talking about that kind of stuff. I do kind of need a certain situation. So a couple people have hit me up, and it might work out, but I don't think so. So I do need kind of a certain formula will need to be met before I would be able to like constantly work with somebody. As far as like mesh texturing goes, to be honest, right off the top of my head, I don't think I've ever heard anybody that says they'll texture for commission. I will texture for commission sometimes. It always depends on what it is. I can't promise that it's something that I can do, but I don't mind taking a look. I use all Photoshop and for texturing clothing, so I don't use Substance Painter. If you're looking for somebody like that, I'm not your person. I do a lot of hand texturing and make the fabrics and stuff myself. Yeah, I hate Substance. It's just, I haven't found use in it for me yet because I'm used to doing all that stuff by myself. The only thing that it does help is with seams, putting textures over seams and having all that properly done. So, but as far as commissioning or people to just draw shadows and highlights, I've never heard anybody that just does that for people. I do still have a DeviantArt. I will link it. Oh, you guys were talking to each other. Cool. Friends, friendsies. Thank you, Vita. I mean, that could totally be true. It doesn't make it any easier to digest. Awesome. I'm glad that... Oh, nice. Cool. Thank you. I hope that it helps you out with your creative stuff. 24-hour diet buzz. Do you know any designers who, for hire, who could edit an AO map for mesh clothing? Yeah, that's the same question you put above. I don't, maybe now that we're talking about this, if there's anybody who would be willing to texture mesh for commission, on a commission basis, say something in chat or leave a comment below. You can always come back to this 24-hour and see if anybody says anything. I get a lot of people talking to me after the live stream has gone down that we've talked about something, and maybe there's a lot of people that are too shy to talk in chat, and it's okay. It's okay if you're too shy to talk in chat. You can always hit me up somewhere, either by a note card or if you want to email or something like that. Yeah, I don't know of anybody who does that stuff. You could maybe, and I bet, like, as soon as I say this, if any of them, like, watch my channel, they're like, no, don't tell them to contact us. Maybe you could hit a full perm designer up on the marketplace, someone who textures their mesh, and ask them if they would be interested in talking about a texture commission. Maybe they would be more willing to do something like that. I also have a question about your Discord group chat too. Is it for business only? The only two servers that I have now on Discord is one for TR events when I was doing hunts the past couple of years. I've got that one, and that's designers only for the most part. Then I have another one that I created. See, this is another thing that I'm very hesitant, because the last time I had a server, I pretty much got tired of, like, people shit on there too, and I canceled it. I just need a world where I don't read bad comments. It's so hard for me to get past. And it actually makes me feel normal, because celebrities can't read bad comments about themselves either, or about whatever they do, or just comments. They don't want to read bad comments, because it will start to negatively affect the way you feel about yourself, and you really need to try to keep that as positive as possible, because it's just miserable if you can't. So I did have a Discord group, but I do have a Discord group. I just haven't invited anybody to it yet, because I'm so hesitant that it's just going to open yet another window of I've got to read bad comments. But at the same time, I'm trying very hard to find a way to keep people in the loop. Because sometimes people will IM me and they'll be like, I want something custom. Oh, here's how this always happens. They want to hire me to make a vendor ad. And you guys know I hate making vendor ads. You know, you've been through this, right? So I tell them, oh, I have a package of free 100 PSD files on the marketplace for you to take, and you can create your own vendor ads. And they're like, oh, I didn't know that. And I'm like, how is it possible that you don't know that when I market this marketplace on YouTube, on Flickr, on Facebook, on Second Life, in my Second Life groups. It's on my profile. I have a website. Like, I feel like I put this shit everywhere. And people are like, oh, I didn't know that. And I'm like, where can I post? Where else can I post? Because I don't know where to post to make everybody like be able to see stuff. So I thought, maybe I need to open a Discord channel and it just be a channel for pretty much people just reading notices. And now that I say that, I could literally mute everybody and just make it a whole channel of just my spam and nobody else can talk because I don't want to hear what bad thing I'm doing. If people could just be nice, then I'll let chatting on. Like, it's even like sometimes I want to turn the live chat off on my streams because it's like somebody's gonna try to ruin it, come in and ruin my day. And Gian at the beginning of this, he was really trying, but like, I don't know, like, you just can't get away from the negative shit. I want to try to lessen the negative shit so I can stay in a happy mood all the time. I don't want to invite anybody. That's pretty bad. And it's cute too. I even like did the little icons and made little fun text, and like the chat room thing is like, I can't remember what I named, like party time or something like that. I mean, I really worked hard on it, but as much as I want to just add a bunch of people to it, I know even with Discord, and I do it too, I have all my servers muted, so I don't ever know when there's a new post in there because I don't care. So I'm just adding another thing for people. Sure, you can access and get news about what's going on, but you're never going to look at it because you're not even looking at the 15 sites that I already have it all on. It's even on my profile. Like, you had to use my profile to IM me, but you didn't take any time to read anything. Like, I don't know. It's just, then this argument's gonna go to, oh, nobody reads. Well, sure, nobody reads. So then it just deflates my motivation to go ahead and invite people to the Discord. What did you ask me for earlier? You'd asked me for my DeviantArt. Let's go see if I can find it. And it's hella old. I mean, I stopped using DeviantArt when I started SL. So this is real life content if I can find it. I found me. Oh god, this work is so old. But I just remember this place being so positive, and like people were like, oh, I love this, good job, make some more, and it was just constant people being positive and happy, and I don't remember ever really receiving hate on there and be like, oh, this is awful, that girl is ugly, like, you could have done this and go to hell, never wake up again. Like, never heard that kind of shit on that website. And you're literally putting your art out there for people to critique, or just comment on in some way. I haven't read anything on there now. I don't want to. The first thing's probably going to be like, I hate you. I'm glad you quit this or whatever, and here I am thinking it's a positive place. I don't know, because I haven't been there in a while. It looks totally different. This whole UI is totally different, but I'm looking at all my stuff, like, so old. I mean, I guess I can show you guys here, right? But this is my DeviantArt page. Just shows like work that I've done in the past. This is all real life shit. Screenshots and old logo that I fucking hate. Yeah. I used to do a lot of CD album artwork for mixtapes and nightclub flyers. I worked with a lot of like rappers to do their work and just mixtape work. Mixtape stuff used to be really, really, really big, like in 2006 through 2009. That's pretty much like all the work that I was doing. And then the party flyers too. I used to work for a couple of they called them promoters. I don't know what they would call them nowadays since it's not really like a lot of clubs open. But I used to work with a lot of club promoters, so they needed flyers and all that kind of stuff all the time, and so I would do that on commission. I had thousands of clients real life. But the reason why I stopped doing this kind of work and switched into Second Life is it seemed like Second Life was going to be faster money. With this kind of commissioning, this kind of work, you're constantly haggling with somebody trying to get them to pay their fucking bill, their graphic bill. So that was what I was starting to run into, is like people were screwing me over. They weren't paying for their artwork, and then they would just skip town, turn their phone off. I could never fucking find them again. So that's what happens with like the club business. When you're working with real life clubs and you're working with like those promoters, they will skate on you because they're all in different states and shit like that. I'm not gonna get up and try to go find my, $150 from some asshole who doesn't want to pay his fee. But I just got tired of that. There was no shortage of work. It was not like, actually people were pissed when I said that I was retiring from graphic design to go work on a video game. They were mad. All of my clients were pissed, and I get it, but nowadays, graphic designers are a dime a dozen. You can find somebody who is equally as good as I am pretty quick. So I'm sure they all were okay and they found other graphic designers to take over their work. But yeah, this was my life before SL. And I love doing flyer work. It's probably my most favorite thing to do. I used to really like cutting people out. I really don't anymore. I've had to cut myself off of backgrounds and stuff like that, and I absolutely just fucking hate it. But, yeah, I don't know. I've been a graphic designer for a very long time. I haven't just done it in SL. I was quite popular in the circuit of who I was doing graphics for and the type of graphic work that I was doing. I was on the bigger side in the community. And I was the only girl that I'm doing all of this work. I never knew another girl that did graphic work. I did meet two girls off of DeviantArt that did it. One girl's in Boston and the other one is in Dallas. And they're sick too. Like, they have mad talent. One of the girls is still doing graphic design to this day. I think she's a bartender, and then she does like the club's graphics on the side, and she's still dope. So, you can take this stuff different places for sure. And I'm glad that I've finally been able to incorporate this kind of design into Second Life. That it's not just doesn't have to be so like just game related. This was such a long time ago. Does it say when this was posted? Is there a date on this shit anywhere? No. Oh. Published May 15th, 2010. Wow. I don't know if you guys know who this is. This is Britannia. I can't remember if, I think she was on, Rock of Love or something like that. I designed that poster, and she's holding it. And then this is Paul Wall. I don't know if you guys know that, but he's a Houston rapper, and I designed the thing for his party or something like that. And, that's what I look like back in 2010. I don't look like, I do look like that, but I'm quite a bit heavier, we'll just say that. Yeah, so you feel free to go through all that shit and look and see if anybody's being mean to me in the thing. I just don't think they ever did. Yeah. Yeah. Good times, good times. Alright, I think I'm gonna log off now and maybe put some nails on. I don't have any nails on. I was gonna put nails on yesterday, but we ended up drinking, and ooh, I still have drink. I was looking at TikTok, like, I don't know, the last time I was on stream, when we had COVID, when we had COVID, we did have COVID. I was stuck on the couch, you know, and I couldn't use my computer, and I got really addicted to TikTok. I don't know what I was doing before, what I was looking at. I haven't looked at Instagram in a really long time, because Instagram, I guess, was my TikTok, but now I'm addicted to TikTok, and I am one of those people that will do what they're telling you to do on TikTok. I bought the mini waffle maker, the dashed. I bought one that's in the shape of a heart, the waffle thing, and I also bought another one that was at Walmart. It's not the dash, it's like a wannabe one, but it's small, so I can make like mini waffles, and also try that god fucking awful chaffle thing that they're always making, like the keto people. It's like you put cheese on there and you put pickles and you mash that waffle iron down for like 3 minutes and it burns it. I mean, the cheese is good, burnt cheese is good, but them pickles, abso-fucking-lutely not. They're talking about, oh, it tastes just like a fried pickle. Bitch, no it doesn't. Tastes disgusting. Don't recommend that shit. But then I got really into like nail videos, people doing their own nails, and I love having my nails done, but I hate. I do not like going to the nail salon. I don't. It makes me feel uncomfortable. What? I mean, I don't like going to the nail salon. For one, I'm lazy, and for two, I don't like it when they start talking to each other in another language, because I always feel like they're talking shit about you. So I wanted to learn how to do my own nails, so I bought the tips. I started slow. First I went to Walmart, and then I bought the ones that they don't glue on. It's literally like some sticky shit that you would put on your nails, and you just put those on, right? The real short ones. Then that moved from those bunk-ass ones to actual glue. So then I got tips. I got so many tips. I probably have 2,000 nail tips here at the house now that I just keep buying the cases from Amazon. Here, look, I can even show you guys. Maybe, let me see. If this posts my address, I'm not putting that up there. Is my address up here anywhere? Oh, I don't want to log out either. God damn it, hang on. I buy nails from EC Basket. Anybody that's here for graphic talk, you can leave now, because we're not going to talk about graphics no more. Let me check. I just want to make sure my address is not on here, because I really don't need that problem. But I bought these different ones, different shapes, different sizes, whatever. They're all from EC Basket. I personally like the ballerina shaped ones or ballet shaped ones, and I will be getting more of those. I think these right here, ballerina. I have stiletto shaped ones. I've got coffin ones. I have them both in the clear and the tinted. But so today though, I ordered polygel, because I'm gonna try to do polygel nails. And if you don't know what that is, you should just Google it and watch it yourself. If you're into making your own nails, it will blow your mind. So I just bought like a starter kit off of Amazon and just went to town. I've got like, I don't know, I've got like 50 different nail polishes now. I really have gotten into this shit. I have rhinestones, I have glitter, I've got tools to put all that on, I've got glue, I've got butterflies, I've got hearts and stars. I mean, you name it. Girl, I probably have it. I got the little nail stands. I have the professional nail clippers. What else is in here? I got all the professional files. Ooh, I even bought a UV lamp. I mean, I'm getting into this shit. I needed something to do, like a hobby or something. I just work too much, you know? I love Photoshop so much that it doesn't always feel like it's work, you know? It feels like I'm just having fun. But I am on the computer just way too much, so I wanted to kind of pull back and do something else. And so nails was something we always thought were fun to do with my mom, like back when we were kids, so I just got back into it again. We're gonna see when I get this poly gel. If I can do that, that's a game changer. And then I was also telling Ken, if I ever had to change jobs, I would go to school to be a nail tech and learn how to do that. And I wouldn't go work at the little Asian shops. I tried to have to find some white people or some black people I can work with, because I don't want to go somewhere where they're speaking another language and I know they're talking shit about me and my tiny nail beds. But I wouldn't mind being a nail person in real life. That sounds like it would be fun. And it's still artsy, you know, I can still get my little creative juices flowing. And yeah, so doing that too on the side. That's what I kind of feel like doing. I kind of feel like listening to all my like murder mystery things on YouTube and doing my nails. That's on. Oh, and maybe having a drinky drink, because I got mo drinky drink. So that's what I'll go off and do. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I've missed y'all. Where did you get your to-do list, HUD? Ah, look at that. You can see it all on stream. Yeah. I made that, and I'm probably going to sell it. I'm going to see if I can find a scripter that wants to help me script it so I can sell it, and so it can be somewhat useful for people who buy it. And I want to make different designs, and I want it to help people, and I want to cure cancer. And meh, I've missed you too. I've sat there and like whenever I stopped doing YouTube, I just felt like shit. I could not like get myself back together. I just needed time off, you know. Sometimes I guess you just need time off. And there's not any really huge explanation as to why I couldn't do it. I just really have had enough with like people and their opinions. So, you know, once I felt better from getting through all that, then I was like, I want to go back on YouTube and continue, you know, my channel, helping people, doing tutorials and teaching them about Second Life, being a Second Life content creator. Even though, like, I've had, I might not be the right poster child to be, like, teaching people all that stuff. But I'm pretty much all you got, sis, because these creators do not like talking about what they did to get started. I don't blame them, because it's a hard road, and they might have had to do some crooked shit to get to where they are. Nobody's going to sit around and say that they bootlegging programs and stuff like that. They're not going to out themselves, you know. I don't give a fuck, though. You got to start somewhere, you know. And these programs are so expensive, and you got to start somewhere. Once you make the big bucks, then you can go and pay $3,000 a month for a 3D program or some shit. Or, motherfuckers, use Blender. It's free. You can make great stuff in Blender. There's so many stores on here that do all their shit in Blender, and their stuff is absolutely amazing. So you don't need the Mayas. At the very beginning, I don't think you need the Mayas and the 3D Maxes of the world, unless you just really like those interfaces, you know. And Blender's got so many tutorials you can use. Blender Guru, you guys can go to his channel on YouTube, and he's fabulous. I mean, absolutely fabulous. And he's very nice. I have had to email him a few times, and he always replies. And it's just stupid shit I couldn't figure out from doing his tutorials. But I totally recommend that. Sorry, I'm getting my nails set up, and then I will bid you farewell. Oh my gosh, this is still wet. How know. It's been fucking drying for like 4 days. How is it still wet? Yeah. I was doing math to see it, like, oh my god, so expensive. Blender plus GIMP Inkscape is a freebie starter pack. Blender new interface looks so good now. Does it? I haven't even popped it open. They made 2 visitors very good. The donut. I've done the donut. I have not done the chair. Cool. I like Blender Guru. That's a good guy. If I ever get to a point where I want to learn Blender again, probably gonna go that route. I mean, that even might be sooner than later, because I think it's probably easier to make these mesh signs, these animated ones in Blender versus how I'm doing it in Maya. But I have to relearn that interface again and start working in Blender more than to get myself. Yes. Send me a screenshot. Yeah. I always kind of liked the interface, though, because it just made sense. I was like, why can't fucking Maya be like this? Be more like, have like consoles, like modules that just break down into a little icon, and when you press it, it pops out. Like, I always really liked Blender. Maya reminds me of Photoshop, kind of, in a way. There's so many fucking windows, and there's so many little things that literally are the same thing that's on the other side of the screen. It's just a different way of going about it. It's so confusing. And I also hate Hypershade, the little texture program thing that you use to do like nodes and stuff like that. I absolutely hate that in Maya, but I remember really loving it in Blender. It just seemed like it was easier to understand. Nice. Yeah, I'd look at it, because it was a little bit confusing. What always confused me is working on, I guess, the edit screen and then working on the view screen, maybe it was. I always got that confused going back and forth. You're either working on the live model or you're working on like the edit model. And that shit used to drive me crazy, but I think it's just something I probably got to get used to. Jano? Hoo-wee. I'm also trying to work on something. I talk a lot in these videos and I get frustrated and then I start just like kind of going on my rant. I'm trying not to delete videos. And even no matter what I said, even if I felt bad for what I said or maybe I shouldn't have said something, I'm not going to delete the videos anymore. Like, I really have to sit on my hands for that, but I don't want to get so controversial where I start just offending people left and right, because I don't want that. So, but at the same time, like, I get mouthy and I vent, but I'm trying not to feel bad about being that way. That's just who I am. That's just what I do. But I don't want to delete videos whenever I do it. So you can always do your own custom interface to help. You know what? I know somebody that made their whole entire thing pink, like bubblegum pink. I'm like, how are you working like that? Like, he did some kind of mod thing. He changed all the colors and put all, like, everything was just in different places. I was like, I don't understand what's happening here. That's cool though. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look at it. I have it, but I don't know if it automatically does it automatically update, or does this look familiar? I don't know how to do anything in here. I don't know how to, like, I don't know how to do anything in here. Like, here we go. Okay, we're zooming. Yeah. I don't. Okay. Okay, we're orbiting. That's crazy. You could make it pink, guys. All you people that, yeah. See, like, oh, now I'll never get out of this view because, oh, fuck. I don't know anything about this. I should not be playing in here because now I'm stuck. I don't know how to get out of this view. Viewport shading? No. I don't know. I ain't gonna try to learn it right now, but I do remember liking the way this functioned a lot more than Meyer. Oh, press 5 in the keypad, right. It's been a long time. It's okay. It's been a long time. Maybe I'll freshen up on me skills. Oof. I don't know. It's okay. We don't have to try to figure it out tonight. Alright guys, I'm going to sign off. I'm terrible at goodbyes, so I'm just going to say I hope you have a great rest of your night or morning whenever you're watching this. And try to keep yourself positive and, you know, do things that make you happy and fuck what everybody else thinks. Okay, bye. That's the moral of this story. Go to sleep, Aiden. Have a great night and good day at school tomorrow. And you guys, I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Bye. Bye, Sunny. See you later. Yeah, I feel the same way. No codex. I will for sure. Cool. That's good to hear. Who else was in this chat? MJ smoking. 24-hour diet. Vita. And Kitty was here. I'm just scrolling up. Let's see. Gemma. Foxley. Helen Sue. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Even Eugene, even though you pissed me off at the beginning. Okay, bye.